What is up, boys and girls? Welcome back to another video. We're just taking a quick look at Bitcoin here on the daily time frame, and as we can see, quite obviously over the past few weeks we have seen Bitcoin come up and make a new local swing high of around 35k, which is obviously great to see. I just wanted to take a quick look at the chart today and see what we're looking at basically in terms of what can potentially happen next with the price, etc. Obviously a lot of people were calling for some crazy 10k Bitcoin targets for a capitulation. Some ultra perma bears are still calling for that, but with the introduction of this new swing high being made, I do think it's quite unlikely that we're probably going to see ourselves heading down back into these regions, maybe ever, or at the very least in any time soon. You can see obviously we were making this nice little uptrend with higher highs and higher lows. We started to lose a bit of momentum here, doing something like this with a bit of a curved top, and then you'd probably expect to come back down here and have a bit of a retracement. But you can see here that we actually came back down, retested support after putting in this range here between the levels of around 25k and 31 or 32k. Come up today, yesterday and the day before, and made a new swing high. The current price at around 34.2k, obviously at a very, very nice price indeed. You can see on the chart overall we're looking very, very juicy, to be fair, for a bit more of an uptrend. We're coming up into a level of resistance again in and around this area, around 35k, obviously a big psychological target as well. But right now Bitcoin looking like it's doing everything that it needs to do. It's come up and smashed completely through the 0.50 Fibonacci level at 32.5k. I think we did get a slight road bump in this area very briefly a few days ago on the hourly time frame, or at the very least looking like we did back test it after coming up and smashing directly through it here. But you can see here we've been ranging since then on the hourly, basically coiling up, potentially doing something like this, although it does seem quite likely with Bitcoin's volatility recently we'll probably see ourselves having a little bit of a retracement. It's going to be interesting to see what happens next. I do think things are going to go quite well for Bitcoin into the long-term future, and I'm excited basically to see what's going to be happening next. Overall, I'd say we're looking very bullish and healthy on the charts, really coming, and I am looking for a back test back down into this area around 31 or 32k next, because obviously we are in extremely overbought territory right now, which means that we could probably go higher in the short term. But for me, I'm looking for a trade, basically a long position on the back test and continuation hopefully for Bitcoin. So we'll see what happens next, but overall very exciting times, and we will see how things progress over the next few months. As always, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate all the support on the channel. Please leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.